Welcome back, ladies and gents. Going to continue doing what I was doing at the end of the last video, and that's namely trying to utilize all of this leather and skins. Again, just look, I see movement right there. What is that? River raptors. Slowly but surely coming in this direction. Anything else? Let's get right down at ground level, eh? Not very often I do that. There's some... That looks like a bone dog right there. Nope, that's a river raptor. Not often you see a single river. He must be hurt. He must have gotten a fight. See if I can click on him. If he gets in the open right here. Oh, yeah, he is. So I guess the rest of them are dead or had moved on, and he just finally recovered, and now he's trying to catch up with the rest of the group. He took a tremendous headshot, though. Ah, here's a group of river raptors. Let's see if they start eating our food. Yep. Guys will automatically take care of it. I'm not going to get the leather. I may get... Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to get this... I'm going to have Joe get the foul meat. Because Tiny is eating through what we have. Oh, here's another group. Let's let them take care of this group also before I start harvesting the foul raw meat. And I don't think I'll get all of it because I don't have, although I may have extra up here. Let me check. Yeah, I do. All right, Joe, what is your lock picking? 2045. We'll just turn you off for now. Come over here, get some of this foul raw meat. Man, I still got skins in here. All right, that's full. Didn't take much because they don't stack in the food trough. What did you just say? That I missed? The machine is full. All right. Meaning this thing right here. See, it says the output is full. What is Moo doing? Can you just at least get out of the way of Robert there? And let's see what... One, high-grade turtleneck. Remind myself, I believe everybody already has high-grade. Because I was reviewing the end of the last video and I was talking about the next grade. Oh, there we go. Sonia can use that high-grade turtleneck. So we'll give that to her. See if she can reach it. If it'll transfer from there to here. Oh, there we go. Specialist grade. That's the yellow I was talking about in the last video. I knew it was yellow, but I didn't know exactly what it was called. It's called Specialist. That Joe is going to get that one right away. We'll look at the differences. 1321.50, and this was 1728.50. So from 13 to 17, from 21 to 28. That does make a difference. Joe will take that. And then we can pass that high grade to Robert. Now, everybody's got high grade and Joe got specialist. And that also means that Tiny can get these, since we no longer need them, and they'll go to sell. Robert, bandit demands. Who is that? Dust bandits. We can handle them. That's no problem there. But Ty, since those bandits are inbound, I want you to lie down for a bit, make sure you're good to go when the time comes. You have a head injury. Everybody else is good to go. What is the food? I know we're making bread right now, so that's full. That's fine. We've got a whole lot of wheat farms just for making a little bit of bread. Obviously, we were selling the grog, so as soon as we got grog to sell, we'd take it. So it was constantly needing more. But when it comes to food, we're not eating as much food. And we're not selling the food. Bread doesn't have a big nutritional value, if I recall. Let's see. It's got 30 NU. NU is nutritional unit, I think. And each food type has a different value. Let's see if we got some. Like, for example, this food cube has 75. What that means is if they take a bite of the food cube, it'll be longer. They will be fuller longer, and they won't have to eat as quickly again, as opposed to, say, taking a bite of fish, which only has 20 NU, or nutritional unit. Maybe it's just nutrition and not nutritional unit, but it is nutrition. So if they would eat, 3.5 fish a day to equal one bite of a food cube, I'm just going to let this play out however it plays out. I'm not going to get everybody together. I'm going to let this just occur and see how my guys handle it. Although I will at least get them off the bed, get them, I don't want Batai to be asleep anymore. I'm going to leave Kang and Ruka. I just can't risk another issue right now with the Holy Nation. Let them fight it out. Now, I'm going to pause because I'm trying to find... There was a guy right here, but I don't see them. We all saw this fight happen right here. And we see the blood. There. I'm trying to find... the Dust Bandit leader. I was unsuccessful last time, I think. There he is. Let's see what he's got on him. Nothing special. That's worth 692. We'll sell that. 432. 705. I should have got in 303. Well, Griffin's got the big backpack. Come over here, Griffin. 356, 243. There's a standard junk bow. We'll certainly take that. That ammo, those bolts. $318, 356, 243. Can you move out of the way, Tiny? Thank you. Looked like Tiny just ran off to get something to eat. Yeah. Come on. All right, pick him up, move him, and drop him. Now let's have that. I believe that's going to be it. More river raptors. Here's a fellow right here. I don't think it. Crossbowman also. Yeah, we'll take those. Oh, again, caught stealing. Oh, run him down. Knock him out. Well, come back and get. That was the whole point of knocking him out. Don't run away. I think we're going to be about full here in a moment. In fact, I don't think I can fit that. Let's try this hat. There we go. All right, let's transfer all this stuff to Tiny. We'll make sure all of those are indeed. What happened? Where did Tiny run off to? Let's do this again. Oh, that combat cleaver. I forgot I had that. This is why I need another bull. I think I mentioned last episode I want to buy another bull. Why is Tiny keep running off? Where is Tiny? Oh, it's Griffin probably running off. What are you doing, Griffin? Looks like you went to get food. Sell that and sell that. We'll keep these. All right. I got to find a way to get this. We'll put that on Joe. And put these bolts in here. I don't... Whoa, stop. What's going on? What is this? Dust bandits? Send me your leader. What did he say? I didn't realize there was something happening. There are unchained beasts in the South Boat. Send me your leader now. We already did this once. Let's see what they say. Holy beasts are not welcome. Who are you serve? And why are you with this foreign beast? Speak. Who are they talking about? I serve Lord Ochre, and this beast is my slave. I think that's what I did last time. I serve the unholy, so where are the orgies at? Jughead. Animal's my slave. Slavery is his thing, brother. Ochre has got a mercy. You should submit your slaves so they can serve a holy and rebirth nonsense. You just my slave already says Urkin under my own guns. You know better than the holy priests of the clergy? Of course not, but I need them. Ochre needs them. Yeah, show the holy flame. That's the one. Then go forth and spread the word. Brother Ochre needs many more recruits in a crusade against darkness. Your beast will give you good leverage. All right. If only that would stop the raids, but I doubt very seriously it's going to. Beast Trader. Beast Trader. So, I don't think I want to buy. Where's he at? Because I like to get the pack bulls with horns, and I think those are from the nomads. Although I may have bought this one. I may have bought Tiny from, I don't remember. See, he's got horns. There's two versions of the bull. One has horns and one is domesticated, basically, is what I believe it meant to represent. And the one that's undomesticated, the wild bull, still has the horns. But we'll see. I don't see the beast trader right now. It should be a white dot on the map. Because it's not... it's not hostile. There it is, right there. I might have time to run. Let's see. I'm pausing the game so I can... It's already 6. I was going to try to run into the city, and I don't think I've got... There's no room on Tiny either. I know what I'll do. I have Joe. There's just no room. $49. Is this Joe's chopper? Combat cleaver? I wonder why I took it off him. I don't remember now. I must have did it last episode. I was wondering about that cleaver on Tiny. Let's put this here for now to make a little room. Trying to get enough. Where did that go? Onto Tiny. No more room. All right. Let's put it on Joe. I got a lot of that. I've got too much of it, as I've just mentioned, so we'll put that down here because Joe doesn't need it at the moment. Junk bow. I'd rather have toothpicks, but right now it's all I have is junk bows. Nothing I can do about that till I can properly, or buy some proper toothpicks. I think we're going to put the book in here and then get some more of these skins. There we go. I think that's all I have room for. All right, now Joe and Tiny, we're going to see if we can make it inside before they close. I don't know that we're going to be able to, but we're going to give it the old, I started to say the old college tribe. We'll try here. Get in there real quick. Love and devotion, brother. All right, let's sell this. Sell from Joe first. Then get the big things off of Tiny. Once we run out of money, start selling the small things. 184. Looks like that's it. All right, let's head over to the sword shop. $4,800 left. $432 for these skins. Oh, he could only all but 2. Well, is there something here I want to buy? There is a combat cleaver at 43. Does everybody have one already? Yeah, because there's one in storage that belongs to Joe. Everybody's got one. The lowest one is at 43. All right, so we don't want to buy. Let's come over here to... You know, I didn't look at this armor. Let me see if there's a piece of armor in here I might want to buy. That'll give him some more money. It looks like all garbage that I've dropped off in there. Yeah, there's nothing here that I want. We'll come over here and look at this clothing store if I can get here before they close. Yeah, we'll make it. Get in there. All right. Tiny has only got 2 skins. We'll sell those. And we'll see what we've got here. Leather jacket. Right click to learn. Drifter's leather jacket. I'm going to take that. We already know the turtleneck. What do these guys, what does Ruka have? A rusty chainmail shirt, and Kang has the same thing. This is chain shirt. No, it's chain mail is what they have, all right? This is a chain shirt, which the arms are 25. What about the chain mail? 100, yeah, okay. We don't want that. Research already known. Rusty chain shirt. Half pants. All right, there's nothing here that I want. Let's get out of here. I do remember... Was there anything in here? I do remember going in here. Oh, there was people in there. What were they doing in there? I let them out. They shouldn't have been in there because that belongs to me. I don't know what's going on there. All right, let's get out of here. Divine blessings, brother. Your time for a moment. All right, let's see what he wants. All right, show him your gear. Understand. Fine. Good. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now we should be here for the Beast Trader, which is right there, right on the other side of that farm. Coming through that pass right there. And hopefully the Beast Trader has a wild bull, because I will definitely take another bull. I typically run with 2 bulls anyway, one in the range squad and one in the infantry squad. Now let's take a look at what's on Tiny. Let's read that before I forget it. Make sure that... I think there was other stuff here that I needed to sell. Hey there, there we go. There's the Beast Trader. Let's see what he's got available. Let's see what she's got available. All right, pack beast, pack beast, pack beast, pack bull, pack bull. But see, he's got horns. Wild bull, that's the one you want. The one that says wild bull right there. At least that's the one I want. The horns allow him to do extra damage. It's 25, age 5. It's also the oldest one of the bulls. Yep, I want this pack bull right here, or the wild bull right here. All right, we've got Tiny and Ferdinand. All right, Ferdinand. Come over here. Very slow, aren't you? Run speed 12. have you stand next to your food trough. Look how big that you... Tiny, come over here. Come stand right here. And then Ferdinand, come stand right in front. Look at how big he's going to get. Very tiny right now compared to the other one. The elder. I guess Tiny's an elder now. Yeah. Attack of 35. -4, and that's because he's got the backpack on. If you took the backpack off, drop it on the ground, notice it's 39 attack. Of course, we want to put it back on, and I have to do that with a human. Let's pick it up. Oh. Pick that up. Put that back on him. What do we got here? Ah. Bone dog. Put that backpack back on Tiny. Tiny, come back and stand next to Ferdinand. And Joe, just do whatever you want to do. What's the situation with the armor? Another high grade. What does that sell for? $24.58. The basic one sold for, I believe, $11.37. And one upgrade, the high grade, is $24.58. Now that we've got 2 pack bulls, Robert, what is you're up to 73. I'm just debating about whether I want to... See, Kang and Ruka are wearing the samurai cloth pants. High grade. Standard grade. As soon as I get... as soon as I get through all that leather or skins... Well, you're beat up. You took... Hang on. You know what? Joe, come over here. Oh, man. Okay. I was going to try and heal, but she wanted to attack. But let's heal anyway. First aid. Playing dead. We healed her. Then we'll just get everybody out of the way and see what happens. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is he crawling? No, he's going to get up. He's going to get up and go. It is a he, I believe. Yeah. All right, he's on his way. I healed him. Let's see what he does. I think he's going to keep going. Yep. Still hostile, but at least now he's healed and hungry. Better than being hungry and wounded. Movement way over here. So far, I can't even see what's going on. Joe, run over here and let's see what's going on here. I think it's just a Holy Nation patrol fighting something. What did they just fight? I don't see anything. Oh, right here, river raptors. I think I'm going to get the foul raw meat. Because now that I've got 2 bulls to feed. Oh, that's a hungry bandit. So we're fighting river raptors and a hungry bandit. There's only one river raptor here. That I see, anyway. All right, let's head back. Place that in a trough. Yeah, this... Much more food. Well, the double probably... I don't know. I do think the small Bull eats just as much as the large bull. It's just a 200% hunger rate. It doesn't differentiate between size. I think it's 200%. No, 160. And tiny is at 160. Is it the Shek that's 200? Stand up, King. No, 100. I don't know. They eat more. I know that. They eat more than a human, for example. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of what I was going to say before I saw that movement as I was looking around there. Is now that we have 2 bulls, I may just throw all this leather on the bulls, pack up and move. We got a Dust Bandit raid coming in 1 day in 11 hours. And in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, Ferdinand, I need to get Ferdinand a backpack. Oh, I didn't think about that. Buying from the beast trader. Who would sell? I need to run down. I'm going to run down and see if there is. I cannot remember. I don't think there's backpacks over here. For the animals. I know I saw some in the UC towns I went in. This is a bakery. Let's see what this guy sells. Nope. I honestly don't remember if I saw any in here. Nope. What about these maps? Already got them. Okay. This looks like a caravan. Let's see if this guy has any. Oh, I can't talk to him. He's got 2 pack bulls, but I cannot talk to anybody in this caravan. That's unfortunate. Let's head back over here. Now that I'm thinking about it, what is this? This is a pretty... Oh, that's just a clump of... Thought that was a pack animal. Pretty large, but it was just a clump of people standing together. I don't think there's anybody... I don't remember... Oh, maybe a farm. I just don't remember. The Holy Farm has some backpacks. I mean, some animals. Let's go see if they sell. As I was going to say, now that I'm thinking about this, I don't know that... I cannot remember if I've ever seen backpacks for sale in the Holy Nation. For animals, for the bulls, Nagaru. Let's see if I can find the one dude to talk to. Right there. Oh, that's a Holy Sentinel. Any travel advice you can give me? Venturing on a pilgrimage, brother? Well, it's best to stick to holy territory. The outer lands are infested with narcos heretics that will try to deceive and tempt you into darkness with them. But if you must venture further, above all else, you must avoid traveling northwest. Only the most devilish monstrosities prowl there. 100 times the size of a man. 100 times the size of a man with the hunger of a rabid demon. The foolish treasure hunters are the only travelers to delve there, never to return. But how tragic it is, there is nothing there worth searching for. There is no place for riches of Okran. There is no place for riches if Okran is already in your heart. Thanks for the info. That's not the guy I wanted to talk to. I wanted a farmer. And there isn't any in here. What about on the roof? Nope. All right, let's keep looking here. See, they've got pack bulls. Seems like last time I was here, I couldn't find the fellow to talk to. Also, that's a sentinel. I don't really know the story behind this because this is the... Was he tied to a pole? Yeah, he is. Hungry bandit. This seems to be the only farm where there is a sentinel presence. Let me go inside here. Because there's no one to talk to again. All right. There's another farm over here. Let's run over here. See what we run across, if anything, on the way. Get a little swimming in. Statistics show swimming was your favorite activity. Subnautica. All right, there's a pack animal. See if I can get here in time. They're already closed. It's 1900. Let's see. All right, I think I'm going to wait till morning. I was going... Oh, this guy's open. Just looking for trade. Yes! That's what I want right there. There's no difference between them. Bull backpack. We'll take it. Thank you very much. How much was it? 2,000. That's all right. We've got plenty of cats. I say that now. Let's click on the outpost and just work our way back there, or run back there. I don't think Joe's going to encounter anything that's going to prevent him from getting there. I will glance around a little bit as we run back. How far off is that bandit raid now? Because we were gone all night. All right, it's only been 8 hours apparently, because it was 1:11, now it's 1:02, or 9. 9 hours. It was all night though. All right, Ferdinand. Let's give you a backpack. Boom, there we go. All right, so twice now I've been able to tell the Holy Nation Sentinels that Ruka and Kang are helping me spread the word of Okran. I don't know how often I can continue to do that, but that's... After this bandit raid, I think we may pack up and leave. Because constantly, I'm not doing them any favors by not letting them get any training in. Griffin. Let's put this up. In fact, I think I can start. We've got way too much. Oh, sorry, Ferdinand. I'm going to go ahead and dismantle this farm. No, dismantle. Oh, is he actively... Oh, he's working on it. I didn't realize. I thought it was empty. Okay, are you done now? Dismantle. See the condition going down? Even though he's still working on it, we're going to get rid of it. I could just click on it right here and click on dismantle. All right, now we got all this wheat straw lying there. They'll pick that up automatically if there's room for it. This is cotton, wheat. Let's dismantle this one. And this one. Yeah, I know the machine is full. But we're gonna take Ferdinand. We're gonna take all the bread out of here. There, so that more bread can be made. I thought that was a Shek. That is a Shek walking around here, and the Holy Nation is not, doesn't have any issue with it, apparently. Very funny how that works sometimes. Like the bug that was walking around in the last episode, I think. Keep working that, Bataille. He's keeping the 5 flour and water in there. And grinding that flour down. And when there's nothing else going on, he's working the well. What is your skill up to? Laboring is 73, farming is 38, cooking is 78. And Swift, what is your farming? 89, yes. What do we got over here? Another caravan. I wonder if Trelawney's with them. Oh, you turn around, right? Let's run over here and see what they have, if anything. All right, I don't think... The ration pack is 125 in you. That's the best you can get, but you cannot make, without using mods, you cannot make them. Because they're meant to be... Oh, there's a bone dog. Is it a regular bone dog? Yes, it is. All right, Joe, come and attack this bone dog. Ferdinand got in on him. Ha! Yeah, that didn't do the bone dog any good, did it? I'm going to take the meat. Well, we'll take it all because I can just sell it. I'm going to sell it. No, we want that to go to Tiny. And then Joe will come over here and cook the meat. We're going to call that a dried meat and put that on repeat always. And make sure that Bataille has the oven, the cooking stove, right after the bread. There we go. So that he'll cook that meat and automatically throw it in here. There we go. That's automated now. Don't have to worry about it. Joe, throw that meat in there. Since I don't have... There's actually a storage bin called... I think it's called meat. Yeah, right there, storage meat. And if I built that, Joe would have automatically ditched the meat into there, and then Bataille would have automatically run over to the storage bin and got the meat and put it in the oven. But I'm not... I don't want to get that intricate right now as we're trying to draw down in preparation for leaving. What's that bandit raid looking at? 8 hours. So it looks like it'll be tomorrow morning, early hours. Nothing going on, really. Robert's still slaving away. Although he enjoys his work, he's not a slave. More stuff to sell. For Tiny. The shoddy grade sells for $3.12. The high grade for $24.58. It's almost 10,000 cats right there. Is that? Nope. I thought that was a bone dog lying there. Okay, Moo, what is your laboring? At 40. Griffin is at 22. Griffin, let's have you work this machine. Just to get your laboring skill up. Free up Bataille to do some other things. He's moving right. I started to say he's cooking right along with that bread, but he's moving right along with that bread. There's that Sheck again. What was his name? Stone. One hour for the Dust Bandit raid, so it's going to be right at the as it gets dark when they show up. I was thinking about the animal backpacks, and the human backpacks that stack to 9, and the animal backpacks only stack to 5. Makes me think I wish they were 9 also. All right, we're going to have a combat here. There's no talking to them. They just automatically go into combat. I would have given them food or money if they give me the option. In fact, let's have Bandit Raid moving. First aid. First aid. No. I don't want to loot. All right, that person. I can't first aid that person. We'll first aid the leader. And this is not for all, not purely altruistic. It's also increasing my medic skill. Then we'll just let them be. They're going to get up. All right, where are the Dust Bandits? Right there. Stone, is that you again? Yes, it is. Boy, they're really going, now that there's 2 of them, they're really going through that food, aren't they? In fact, I'm going to drop 5 of these on Ferdinand. All right, Dust Bandits are here. We'll just let this play out. All right, let's see what happens when you talk to him. I've never gone out. You don't have any option. It's just combat. It's time to pay the price. We're just going to let it do whatever happens here. I know we can handle these guys. The worst case outcome, we're going to win no matter what. Worst case outcome is one of my guys, another one besides Sonya, loses a limb. Let's see what happens. He says last chance, but I don't have, there's no speech bubble option. Let's just let them fight it out. See, there are no somebody lost an arm. See that arm floating? It's not my guys, though. I don't believe. Okay. Where is the leader? We definitely want to look at the bowman. Junk bow. I'm not worried about looting them right now, other than to get... That person lost a leg. That's a leg, not an arm. Just want to get the bolts for the bows. There's the leader. Yeah, he had garbage. This guy is trying to crawl away. Nothing. Surely they had more than one crossbowman. I would think. Doesn't look that way, though. Because these are all dust bandits. I mean, hungry bandits. Yeah, they just had one crossbowman? That's unusual. Unless they were standing out further. I don't see any bodies around here. No blood patches. All right, well, it's just that one. We'll toss this in the inventory up here. How are we doing on bread? I think we're making a lot more bread than we're eating. Yeah, we are. Because last time I checked, it was 14. Okay, I believe that's Robert. 76. See what you've got up here. One shoddy grade. Boy, you're going downhill. Although, he might have made that at nighttime, and I don't have any light in here. So he would have suffered a darkness penalty. But that's okay. I'm not really trying to get the best out of him. I'm just trying to level his skill and get rid of some of that skin or leather. Looks like we're going to have another... Well, we're going to get some more food for Tiny and Ferdinand. Let's just go ahead and harvest all of that. First, let's get these guys out of the way so I can see. I'm not going to bother with harvesting the leather. Although I say that, it's very difficult for me not to. That was it? There was only 4? Put that on Tiny and Ferdinand. It's interesting. I was just thinking, what do we got going on over here? Ah, more food for me. I was just going to say how the Holy Nation will heal the ninjas, but they walk right past the dust bandits. There must be some connection between the Holy Nation and the ninjas, but I don't know what it is. It actually pains me to leave that to leave that leather the skin there. I'm a hoarder when it comes to these crafting material. I try not to be. I think I mentioned that in Subnautica, where I was trying not to build a bunch of storage, and when it wound it up, I think I had about 15 storage lockers built. No matter how much I try not to hoard resources, it just comes natural to me. Older generation, you never can tell. You know, you store everything because you don't know when you'll get more of it. All right, well, it looks like and the next episode is going to be where we pack up everything and leave and head to our new home. Let's see if this is a different caravan than the last one I spoke with. It's the same stuff though. I'm not even going to worry about these because we've got plenty of food now. Although I might, you know, I'm gonna grab these skins and I'll put them on a. We'll take them with us if we have the room. If not, I'll just sell them. It's so difficult just to leave them laying there. Plus, if you take the skin from them, well, anything. If you take anything from them, they're dead. So even just taking that meat, the foul, rotten meat, they don't get back up. I think that's all of them. With everybody standing here, though, it's hard to... All right, yeah, here's nighttime. Let's see if Robert is suffering. Yeah, see, he's got that nightness penalty, working in darkness. That's why he gave a shoddy. But that's okay. I don't necessarily want him to give me the best he can give me. It'd be nice if he does. But I just want him to keep increasing his skill as we use some of that skin. So many animal skins. Joe, come over here. Is this a regular bone dog? Yes. And he's hurting. Let's come over here and get in a fight with him. Looks like Robert got the brunt of that. What kind of damage did it do to Robert? Not too bad. That's another thing. If he's wounded when he's working crafting, it'll also impact his ability to create the higher grade crafting stuff. So Mollis. Joe, lie down. Moo, get up. Robert, come lie down. Griffin is so close to being healed, and there's no point in having him lie down. Joe's good to go. Are we full of bread? It's 25 last time I checked. 39. That's caravan. All right, this morning, I think we're going to pack up and leave. I think I'm ready to leave town. I'm not going to dismantle everything just yet. We're going to leave it set up for now. I knew that we had too much farms, so got rid of 3 farms. Now let's see what we can take with us, how much room we have. Yep, I hear you, timer. Ferdinand, come over here. Can you take these skins? Yes, you can. What about in storage? Do I have some in storage? Yes. Take all of it. Because we'll need it for crafting at our next location. Especially this leather. How much leather you got in here? Just one. We'll top you off. We'll give you 5. And then take all this. All right, Ferdinand is going to be able to carry that stuff. And how many of these plates? Not all the plates, though. That's all right. Tiny, take the rest of these plates. As well as these building material. Because we can use that. But, Tiny, yeah, we should probably go sell a bunch of this stuff. Let's take all of it. Well, I think Ferdinand can squeeze some of this in there. Any more? Yep. Right there. I think that'll do it. Now, Tiny, you can get the rest of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. We may not have room for everything, but we'll make it work somehow or another. And I want to make sure everybody has Joe. There's that 49. That is yours. Moo, Griffin, Batai, Swift, Ruka, Kang, Sonia, Robert. All right, we're going to have to put these. Is it going to fit? Yeah, I can make it fit. There we go. All right, that's everything that was in that storage bin. And this is all. You do definitely need the backpacks. So we're going to have Robert carry the backpacks. And Joe is already carrying a bunch of stuff. Sonia, get what you can out of here, which is not going to be a whole lot. That sword and that sword. I think that is going to be it. We'll leave that foul, rotten meat here. Don't need it with us on our trip. Not worried about the cotton right now. Now the last thing, let me look at the food here. We've got 50 bread again. Only room for one. No room for any bread at all on this one. Griffin? No, we're going to leave it as is. All right, when I come back, if I remember, when I come back, next time I load in, all this wheat straw will be gone. If they don't use it, then it'll just despawn once I log out and log back in. But when in the next episode, we're going to gather together as a group, and we're going to move. We're moving south. We're going to go to a new home. I'll leave everything else that's here. I'll take one last check as I come back and see if there's anything else that I want to to take with us. Might want to grab these couple of things here to be able to sell them, just so they're not loitering up here. But other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.